Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Bassby, and how y'all liking my new color? I love it. Drop down in the comment section if you feeling the new look. Guys, Baddies Caribbean episode 2 flew out. Let's get into it. So, we're going to pick up where we left off at the last one with Bianca doing that weak-ass sneak on damn Sapphire and still seeming to get her ass whooped in the process. I don't get it. So, of course, what is this about, Bianca? Why did you just sneak Sapphire? Okay, so y'all remember last season when everything went down with Suki, Scarface, and Rolly, and Sapphire did not jump in. Well, once the smoke had really cleared with the majority of the girls with Suki, it seems like we all turned our attention to Mariah. It made it seem like Mariah wanted to sneak Suki, which Mariah kept saying she never said. When it was down at the little lazy river thing, they addressed her about it. Mariah kept trying to say that she didn't say, but other people did say things about her. And when Mariah was about to say whoever said whatever, Sapphire snuck Mariah and they went down into that water. So Bianca felt like, hey, you was too big to be hitting my friend like that. This shit was weak. You thought you got away with it, but I'm here for revenge for my friend. Now Mariah is playing a Yandy right here from Love and Hip Hop. You're pulling a Yandy. You're acting like you're so freaking shocked that Bianca ran up on damn Sapphire. And you had no clue she was going to do that. I don't believe it. If that's your friend, like you said, that's your friend, you know good and damn well that girl was going to go hit her. And you probably have said some things because you claim that you have gotten over that with Sapphire. But, I mean, deep down inside, I feel like I really don't want to go toe-to-toe with her. But, hey, let my friend do it. And act my revenge. And that's what I'm looking at it as. We'll find out as the season go on what's going to come out, but that's what it's given. We see Kali Wave, who is Blueface's little sister. She started making her way over there towards Natalie. So, Natalie already seen the shit that she had put online. Gets up on guard like, hey, okay, girl, back up. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. So Kali is in the confessionals like, oh, yeah, I know what I said online and this and that, but I really want to learn from Natalie. I mean, she's been doing this for 15 years. I want to learn from her. I want to be her. Yeah, but that's not what you was giving. That's not how you approached it online. So now that Natalie has some little smoke for you, now you want to act like, oh, but since she want to be all big and bad and yelling this and that, then okay, there's a problem because I don't care if he or not, she ain't going to talk to me any type of way. I mean, yeah, don't talk to me any type of way. But also, girl, what? You was talking shit online. You even talked shit in your introduction confessional. Be for real. So Natalie, she down there. She taking her shoes off like she ready to be on go. So Kali says, I wasn't even going to bother you. I was headed to my seat. But Kali, just remember, you're on Baddies. Baby, y'all be talking all that shit before y'all get on the show. And then y'all get on the show thinking that these people have not pulled all these receipts and gave the receipts to the respectable people on the cast so they can know what's been said about them. So, yeah, of course she's not going to think you're coming over here to get to your seat. Matter of fact, Kali, it was seats on the opposite end. Why was you going that way anyway? So, while Kali's backing up, talking shit, next thing I know, Mariah, two-piece of ass across her goddamn dome. And then we see Bianca, you trying to jump in. And Bianca, what we not going to do this season is no fucking fighting every battle Mariah find herself into. It's a one-on-one situation. Let Mariah handle it. And Mariah, you kept talking about, oh, she bumped me. Y'all, I had to rewind that TV 3-4 times. That girl ain't never bumped you, Mariah. You just want to be in the mix and be seen. And I ain't with it. So Natalie and Kali, they start going at it. Y'all, big up to Scotty for being the moderator this season. Cause Scotty was like, oh yeah, now my bitch about to do her in, but I really hope she don't fall. And what Natalie did that next scene? Fall. Like, why? Natalie ain't got nobody's balance. Natalie, is you missing some fucking toes, ho? Why you can't stay on your 2 fucking feet when you fight? So, now the OGs, aka Scotty, Mariah, and Jela, is seeing Natalie getting into this little scruffle. So, naturally, they gonna go ahead and get up and start trying to get into the melee with Kali Wave. So at this point, Kali is being blocked by the security. She's trying to put on a Zeus shirt because, her clothes all tore up. And Kali, why you talking about coming for somebody's throne? First, we got to work on the fashions. That outfit looked real cheap, baby. And this is coming from a bitch that is faithful on Fashion Nova and Shein clothing hauls and all them other Chinese wholesale vendor sites. You can find you some nice outfits on there. Baby, that outfit looked like it was falling apart before you got there. Who made it? Yourself? Work on that. Once you worked on that, then we're going to let you work on trying to be the EP, the next big baddie. I don't know. Just work on the fashions first. Kali is in that bathroom throwing all kind of shit at Natalie. Talking about her motherhood. She need to hang it up. Journey needs you. You need to go home and watch your baby. Y'all, I didn't even know what Natalie's daughter's name was. Why she threw that girl and baby name out there? So, Natalie, now Natalie really getting mad. So she really trying to get to the girl, but security won't let her through. And so Natalie feeling like, oh, this some playing shit. Y'all acting weird. Natalie decides that she's going to leave because she can't get to Kali. So now that Kali got a shirt to put over her ripped clothes, she's back at it, and now she's at it with Mariah. I did not like it. Y'all, she spit. Ew. And I mean not once, but 2, 3 times. That shit so nasty. It hit Mariah in her fucking face. In her face. Mariah was so oh my God, you spit on me. The fight was over in Mariah's mind because she could not process the fact I just got spit on. Listen, y'all, the next group meeting before y'all start shooting and filming again, y'all need to let these bitches know ain't no spitting. That shit is nasty. So security grabs Kali and they taking her out. Kali is talking about something. I'll beat all you bitches' asses. All y'all can run up. Da. But next thing I know, you want all these bitches' asses, but you sure didn't want Taseki's ass. In the words of Nene, don't let me get Portia. Because soon as you thought you saw Taseki take 2 fucking steps towards you, you would tell security, watch her. Watch Taseki. So Taseki's like, huh? What she say? Why you say my name? She was like, oh, because ain't no sneaking. Don't sneak me. And Taseki said, I'm not going to sneak you. And she said, yeah, I know you're not, because you got mad respect. You got real respect. Taseki said, no, baby, it's not because of that. It's just, I will make you square up. I will never sneak you. I'm going to make you square up. I was like, oh, Kali, I thought you had a friend. Psych. Now, it's bitches like Kali that I be like, y'all must be fucking dense. Kali in her damn confessional talking about some, why is it everywhere I go, people always gaining up on me. Everybody always seem to have a problem with me. I'm always the black sheep, but it's fine. I can stand on my own. There's no problem. I've been doing that. But I was like, Kali, you literally, before you got to the show, you went after Natalie. You got here. You tried it again. Mariah's situation, she kind of involved herself, but even the second time y'all was going at it, you started spitting. Kali, people don't like you for a reason. And I'm seeing it very, very quickly. Stop acting like a victim. Because you're not. Now, while all that's going on over there, and we don't kind of settle everything on that in the restaurant, we see Sapphire coming up on Bianca. So here go Mariah. Guys, can we just squash it? Can we just let it go? I don't really want y'all fighting. Can we let this go? Sapphire's like, hell fucking no. I don't even know who this is. Who are you? Sapphire, duh, don't you know that's Chicken Noodle Soup Girl? That's Bianca. You know who Bianca is. Sapphire said, no, the fuck I don't. And why the fuck did you put your hands on me? I'm on whatever time she's on. So, you know, Sapphire want her to score up. Bianca. Bianca, this not Love and Hip Hop, baby. You can't throw shoes because she done took her shoes off. You know, that was her little signature move on Love and Hip Hop, taking her shoes off and throwing it. Think you're going to distract them enough to, you know, do that little mad little dash to the person, and then security's going to block you before you can really get to them and really a fight can happen. It's not happening over here, baby. You got to fight. She done threw shoes. She done threw water, and then she hawked up the nastiest spit and spit at goddamn Sapphire. I was like, what is up with you girls in this spitting? Please be ladies. We are baddies. We don't spit. Especially on people. I mean, that. Ugh. Baby, Sapphire finally got to her and was doing her in. I was like, ooh, Bianca. You just a little rough, you know. It might have been a good little minute before you had to get into a fight. So you gotta warm up, cause yeah, it's not giving what you think it's giving. And Sapphire's like, I'm hitting you with my hands, using all kind of weapons and all that. I'm just using my hands. What's up? Square up. Sapphire, you done fought so hard, you done popped your arm out of place. Now, back to the other side of the restaurant, because obviously Kali ain't done. She's in like the walkway of the restaurant, and you start calling for Meatball. Meatball, you see who they came for? They came for the biggest and the baddest one. They came for the biggest one. You seen what it is? She said, but, so, you know, Meatball's like, yeah, you know, whatever. Like, it's like, fuck you want me to say? Then she was like, and let me find out you switching up. Let me find out you coat riding other people because we walked in together and you seen them trying to jump on me and you ain't even help. So people was like, bitch, I'm not picking sides. I don't even know none of you people. Like, why would I pick sides? Just because I walked in with you don't mean I know you. So now, Kali, you and Meatball about to get into it. But Meatball, you know, she kind of like the jokester of the group. She looking like, baby, this ain't even no real battle of mine. You just gonna get beat up by everybody on the cast, and that's just gonna be that. Now, at this point, the dinner is not dinnering. We didn't get to get any food. Scotty didn't get to get a second plate before people got their first. It's time for everybody to leave. So the next day, you know, we got to do the let's all come together and recap what happened the day before. So they all meet up in Natalie's room. We talking about Aubrey, Jela, Scotty, and Sapphire. They're all in Natalie's room. And Natalie's like, you know, I wasn't really with this Kali girl. Like, I'm confused. Like, why are you coming for me? What's the problem? Like, I don't even know you like that. And then you spitting. That's nasty. We all gonna have to talk about that spitting shit. And she was like, so Aubrey's like, well, who is that? Because we didn't even get a chance to get introduced to any of these girls. Natalie tells her, oh, that's Blueface's little sister. Y'all, why Aubrey didn't know who Blueface was? Baby, not even a little bit. She thought when they said Blueface that they was talking about them guys who be playing the instruments and they paint their body blue. She thought they was talking about her. First of all, Aubrey, you showing your age. You showing your age because I don't even know if these youngins know who them people is. Baby, I remember watching them, and it was like for band, they turned that on one day for some reason. I think it was like one of those times we really didn't have nothing to do with towards the end of the year, and they turned that shit on. It's like, yeah, girl. Aubrey said, I thought all the men in there was white. I didn't know there was a black guy in there. I said Aubrey didn't need to be here, but you know what? I'm going to have to change my opinion on that. Sapphire also co-signed Natalie on that whole spitting thing because she was like, Bianca spit on her. And she said now it's a real problem between the two of them. She said, I really could have let the shit go. Okay, you snuck me. We fought up. Okay. But once you put your spit on me, it's on until I feel like I have redeemed myself and I feel full and whole. So we're going to keep going at it until I do. Jela starts to get on Biggie. And she's like, I don't like how Biggie is trying to play this victim. Listen, you went online. You said that you was going to smack me. I told you to stand on business. When you see me, I want to see you do it. When we got to dinner, I told you on that boat that when I see you again and we on solid ground, I want you to put those words into action. So stop acting like you are so surprised that I fought you. And she said, and then on top of that, you scratching me and shit. I got scratches all over my body, on my face. So we're going to continue to fight until I'm satisfied. I was like, whoo, baby. They stirring up that BGC Jela up out of her. Because y'all know how she got down on there. She don't give a fuck. She going to keep going. No. Jela, yeah, she was a bully then. And, baby, she's about to bully you now. Scotty hearing all these different conflicts is like, listen, so yeah, we supposed to be getting on this plane later on today and get down to Barbados. Who riding with who? Because I hope we all ain't on the same plane. But Natalie lets it be known that, you know, of course, she got her private jet for them, and she's going to bring the Claremont twins. Now, this excites Jela because y'all know her and the Claremont twins were on the same season of Bad Girls Club, and truth be told, quiet as it kept, they the reason why the Bad Girls Club had went downhill after them. Them bitches turned that shit out. So, Zeus tippy-toe with them three. That is not a good combination. And for the rest of you girls who was not named, y'all know y'all getting on a regular plane. So we get to meet up with Taseki and Biggie. Taseki, you know, she's giving Biggie her props. Okay, I see you've been working on your fight and you kept your head up. You know, you put your big one in. And I ain't gonna lie, Biggie, you did do your one because usually your ass acting real scaredy. You be being a scaredy cat and acting like, oh, you just be popping that mouth, and then when them girls tell you to square up with them, it's like, oh, you know I ain't no fighter. You know I'm not no fighter. Then if you ain't no fighter, stop fucking with bitches that is. Point blank period. Find somebody who gonna argue back and forth with you. Don't do all that with bitches who be like, fuck all that talking, I want to fight. Okay? Taseki said, I loved all that you did for yourself, but I was not cool with the fact that you took that chain. So you need to come up off that chain and give it back because that shit lame. Biggie don't feel like she should give that chain back. She said Jela don't deserve the chain. She was like, the only reason Jela is even on the show is because of her popping her shit about me online and getting some clout off of me to be on this season. So I just feel like you don't roll my coattail enough. You're not getting this chain. Biggie, you do know Jela was on Baddies before you made it to Baddies. Jela is also an OG BGC girl, and if it wasn't for Bad Girls Club, there would be no Baddies, which means there would be no platform for you to even stand on. Why would you think that Jela only way to get on this show was to have a little conflict with you? And personally, you made it a conflict when you said that you was going to smack her because you was in your feelings because they said you lost that fight. And truth be told, quiet as it kept, Natalie the reason why she said the shit, because she was like, oh, I don't know, I didn't really see it. And Natalie, pushed her and said, oh, bitch, you saw that fight, you saw who won. Because she wasn't even going to say nothing at first. So I be like, Biggie, the anger is very misdirected, to tell you the truth. That was Natalie being messy. And Biggie keeps trying to spin this narrative that I was the one who got violated. I'm the one who is being bothered. No, Biggie, you just decided. Yeah, they talked about you. Okay, but we all do. It's a bunch of us online reviewing the show. But in all actuality, baby, you popped it off when you said you was going to smack her because she just commentated on the fight as the rest of us did. Mariah and Bianca walks up, and Taseki shows that Biggie did give her back the pendant so she can give it to Jela, because Biggie said she don't want nothing to do with Jela. She don't want to see her. She don't want to talk to her. Mariah commends her because she was like, yeah, do the right thing. Get that chain back because that shit is whack. You see what I went through last season with that chain. And also, Biggie, that storyline is tired. We don't want to see it. Get the fucking chain back. Bianca is like, she is happy that Biggie wanted to stand 10 toes on this whole situation because she said, I'ma stay 10 toes on this damn Sapphire thing. I don't care if Mariah is over it. I'm not. And I feel like I should cape for my friend. Taseki the only one with some fucking sense around him because she said that shit sounds stupid. Like, I understand wanting to be there for your friend, but if your friend saying I'm done with this shit, be done with it too. Hell, it's not really even your battle. So I was like, okay, Taseki's the side mind of this, but usually the one who can really, really fight is the one that's like, y'all, this really ain't that big of a deal. So, we got to see the crew getting on their respective planes. Natalie and her crew, they getting on the private jet. They doing Baddy shot o'clock. All right. Then we see the rest of the 5011 girls getting on the other plane. Which, y'all got your own plane, it look like. But, hell, it's enough of y'all to have y'all own fucking plane between y'all and the dang staff. That filled up a commercial plane. Did y'all see how hard it was with me to put all they pictures on my first thumbnail for the season? God damn, Natalie don't do this no more. So y'all know, because they're on the private jet, Natalie and her crew makes it to the house first. And the house is nice, guys. And y'all know Natalie's like, yeah, y'all always give me flack about the house, but y'all can't say shit about this one. I did good this time. You did. So, we got to do our Baddy shot o'clock. We got to get the Claremont twins in with it. They got to get drunk. Let's get loose. And everybody, disperses around the house to go find their rooms. Then comes Mariah, Biggie, and Taseki. So Natalie is talking about the house. She's saying, hey guys, do y'all like it? I did really good. She was like, everybody can be real comfortable in here. So Biggie was like, well, y'all already done picked y'all rooms or something? And so I was like, yeah, we were here first, so we went ahead and found our rooms. So Biggie got real irritated about that for some reason. Like, this doesn't happen every season. This your third time here, Biggie. You know that Natalie crew gonna get first dibs on the rooms. You not on that private jet. You get with the leftovers. But Natalie was telling her, hey, this house sleeps 12. The second house sleeps, I want to say she said 8 of them comfortably. She said some people might have to share a room, but everybody got their own bathrooms. The beds are, nice size beds. It's not like they got them in bunk beds this season. Y'all gonna be good. But Biggie, she really ain't trying to hear all that. So, we feel a little tension in the room. It's building. So finally, Jela said something. She was like, listen, just to make things clear, I still don't like you. We still got a problem. You said you was going to smack me, and I don't feel comfortable with you sleeping in this house, so you're not going to sleep in this house. You can go to the other house with the rest of them girls. Biggie's like, that's not happening. I'm sleeping in the main house. This is my house. I'm going to be sleeping in here. Jay's like, no, the fuck you're not. She said, if I say you're not sleeping in here, you're not sleeping in here, and I mean that. She said, you're not staying in the same house as me. So Biggie's like, oh, yes, I am. I know my room is in here somewhere. It's probably just like Natalie's or just as nice. And Jay was like, be for real. Get off her dick. She don't even like you. Jayla, you did not have to say that. We already know that. Why did you do that? Biggie's like, whatever. She started walking around trying to find her room. And Jayla's falling behind her. The security making sure she can't, like, get to Biggie. And so Biggie starts to get frustrated because I guess she can't find her room. But I was like, Biggie, you only walked a little bit. Baby, it's a big old house. Like, you might have to go up the stairs. So she was like, for real, Nelly, where's my room? Where's my room? I'm going to have a room in this house. And I was like, okay, like, hey, bitch, it ain't that fucking serious. Find your fucking room. Jayla goes ahead and she starts back up with Biggie. And she was like, we can argue every day. We can fight every day. It's on you. But for you to think that you was going to get online and say that you was going to smack me and think shit was going to be sweet, you got things twisted. It's going to be a problem every time. So it's whatever you want to do. Pick what you want to do. We want to argue every day or you want to fight every day, but you're not staying in this house. So next thing I know, Jayla is inching closer. She inching closer. Biggie, you just standing there like you don't know what's up. Like this not your fucking third season, bitch. Jayla, 2 pieces you in your face. Not really even a 2 piece. It was like boom, 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 boom. Here you go. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, Biggie, yeah, what the fuck? If you don't hit her ass back, the fuck is you doing? Then you talking about I felt triggered. She got me when I was being very vulnerable. I was like, it's Baddies. That girl was inching for a minute. Biggie, what the fuck is you doing? So Biggie starts to blame Natalie, and Natalie looking like, now how I get into it? How the fuck you wanted me to stop her from hitting you? Like you was talking shit online. What you thought was going to happen? She was like, how could you just let one of your baddies get hit? You just sat there and let her hit me like this. That's not cool, this and that. And I was like, what do you mean? How did she let one of her baddies get hit? Y'all all get hit all season. Y'all be fighting so much. Sometimes I wonder, do y'all ever wake up and y'all bodies hurt? Do y'all be headaches, hungover, body aches? Needing a minute to recuperate, because I be like, y'all be in there really slamming each other in here. My God, today. So she starts walking off crying. Biggie, if you don't wipe them damn tears. I thought you said use the island girls. We're going to be in the islands and they can't play with you like that. Already 2 episodes in, your ass is not standing on business by what you said. So Sapphire, want to say Mariah and Taseki, they go off to Biggie and try to console her. But Biggie now is like coming after them like, oh, y'all sat there and watched her hit me. Y'all didn't even do nothing. Y'all ain't step in. Y'all ain't all this. And so Sapphire's like, well, baby, how was I supposed to know she was supposed to hit you? And when did we start doing all that? Because then nobody stepped in for me when that girl snuck me. Jela was dead in your damn face. So Taseki's like, hey, you need to like turn around, wipe your face, get that blood off your lip because Jela don't bust her lip, and get yourself together and get back out here. And Biggie is just really lashing out at them. And y'all know Taseki really ain't with all that. And Mariah's trying to tell Taseki like, hey, she's not mad at us. She's just mad at the situation. And Taseki's like, well, she need to put her anger into the right person because she yelling at us. We ain't even did nothing. And most especially not me. Jela says she already told Biggie what it was. So why she acting surprised is baffling. Like, you scratched me under my eye. I'm a skincare girl. I have to do all this stuff in the morning to make sure my face is good so you cannot see this scratch. It's a fight every time I see you. Now, the Claremont twins like, Jayla, I really think you're stretching it. You could barely even see the scratch unless Jayla just did a really, really good job with all her makeup skills. But if it's like, I think you just, you're doing a bit too much. Aubrey was like, well, the girl is crying. Like, are y'all not even sympathetic to the fact that she's over there crying? And it was like, for what? She was like, I mean, no problem. I'm just trying to figure out this baddie code. Yeah, Aubrey figured out real quick, baby. We don't care about no tears around here. If you pop that shit and you get popped, you just better pop back. That's it. So we get the next set of girls come in, which is Bianca and Meatball. Sapphire is seeing Bianca. She was like, oh yeah, baby, we got business to handle. Step up. Bianca starts walking off talking about what did she say? I don't know. She walked off. I know that much. And so Meatball was like, hey, come on now. You walked in with me and now you acting real scaredy. You giving scaredy cat. You won't have to fight this girl. You can't just come in here and walk off now that this girl want to square up with you. So they start trying to square up. Even Sapphire said, I'll take the sling off. I'll hit you with one good hand if that's what you want to do, if that will make you feel better. Natalie, seeing all this melee going on. Y'all, we just got here. Let's have a little Baddy shot o'clock. We gonna have Baddy shot o'clock. Oh, baby, that piss Biggie. Oh, you always want to do Baddy shot o'clock. Every time somebody get hit, you want a Baddy shot o'clock. I don't want to hear about Baddy shot o'clock. So Natalie's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I did nothing to you. Like, what do you want me to do? She's like, I've been doing this for 3 seasons with you, Natalie. 3. And this is how you treated me. This and that. And I was like, Biggie, girl, Natalie is a friend of none. Y'all are her employees at the end of the day, girl. You signed up for this show. We are on the 5th season. We know what happens at Baddies. Why are you acting surprised? I'm trying to figure out when she won the Baddies MVP, did it now state in her contract that Biggie can just do whatever and nobody can say nothing to her, can't touch her, and she's basically Natalie's right-hand girl. She is supposed to be right there with her. No. Maybe you still on the bottom of the total pole for Natalie. Maybe not at the very bottom, but the bottom nonetheless. Biggie, put your chin up, ho. So she walking off. Sapphire's like, fuck that Baddies shot o'clock. Bitch, you spit on me. Fight. So we get them. They start getting into it. Like I say, Bianca gonna have to warm up. She just need to warm up. All right, guys, that was the review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop down into the comment section. Let me know, is Jayla pulling her old BGC ways? Is she being a bully, or do Biggie really needs to just get popped like that every chance she get? Also, how y'all feeling about all that spitting? Because personally, I'm not with it, and I'm going to need them to work on that. And last but not least, y'all think it's too many motherfucking girls on this show? Because I'm trying to figure out how we gonna really gain a connection out of all these girls. Somebody's gonna get lost in the sauce. I'm just saying. And we need to start voting people off at some point. Like, everybody can't continue to go on. And until next time, bye guys.